After working in the oil field mainly my whole adult life, I decided to resign from the oil field and focus on small business entrepreneurship. And we were initially started thinking about a coffee shop. Then I went to several coffee schools and different seminars on coffee, and discovered that roasting was more my niche because I really like the chemical process of turning a green coffee bean into a drinkable brown coffee bean, and the heat and the airflow exchange rate and the different timing of all that coffee is. So I landed on coffee roasting.
A couple of years ago when I was working for the Department of Health, I actually got diagnosed with lupus and I had some health scares, so I decided that life was too short and I quit my job and started a home-based cookie company called Okie Baking Co, inspired by my love of Oklahoma history, and that was February of 2018. I did it out of my home for a year and a half and became successful, built up a following around the state. And I had the opportunity in this past November of 2019 to move into Yellow Dog Coffee Company and partner with Rob and Sarita Wilson. And so since November, I've been here at their location. I provide all the cookies and muffins.
The coffee shop is named after our Annie's Rough House. It's our dog daycare boarding studio that we initially started 13 years ago, and Annie was my yellow Labrador, and that's where the yellow dog comes from. Well, I source all my coffee from Royal Coffee Importers out of San Diego, and they have responsible relationships with each farm that we get the coffee from. So I've researched all the different coffees that they offer, and I try to offer a coffee from each continent that actually grows coffee. I have 4 specific coffees that I stay with on a constant basis: Brazil Mogiana, a Nicaraguan Segovia, and an Ethiopian Sidamo, and a Mexican Altura. And then I always bring in a rotating coffee, which is just something that's unique.
Of all the cookie varieties I do, the most popular is the Stillwell Strawberry Cake Cookie. And so it's named the Stillwell Strawberry Cake Cookie because in 1949, the Oklahoma State Legislature dubbed Stillwell, Oklahoma, the strawberry capital of the world. And so that is my most popular cookie. It's got a lot of cream cheese and butter in it, white chocolate chips. People love that cookie.
So everything she does is delicious, so we're very fortunate to have her with us.
I think one thing people don't realize, because I'm actually a separate business from Yellow Dog, so we co-house together. My bakery is located inside of Yellow Dog Coffee, but people, if they want to order like by the dozen, I sell all my cookies by the baker a dozen, so I do sell cookies to the general public. I ship statewide and I can actually ship nationally. I've told people, it sounds corny, but I feel like we're one big happy family. So I get along great with Rob. We complement each other well. We each have our own strengths. I do know how to barista, so I'm here, and usually when I'm not baking something, I'm helping him do coffee, and it's a really fun atmosphere. So if you've never actually been into the coffee shop, Rob will tell you it's very bright, very airy, very welcoming. Every day when I show up, it's my favorite place to be.
We have teas. We have all organic and loose leaf teas from Mountain Rose Herbs out of Oregon. We always have drip coffee, 2 different origins of drip daily. And then we offer pour overs, individualized cups of coffee that you control the amount of coffee that's being poured over, the amount of water, and the temperature of the water, all under a timer. So your timer is a very specific cup of coffee. And then we also have a number of espresso drinks, the lattes and the cappuccinos and the Americanos. And then we also have hot cocoa for the kids, steamers as we call them.
I wasn't baking a lot of muffins before I moved into a coffee shop, but we were getting a lot of requests for muffins because muffins go well with coffee. So I try to do unique muffin flavors that maybe you couldn't find other places. So I do a banana muffin that has pecan oat streusel topping. I also do some gluten-free options, so I try to offer some gluten-free options. I do a pecan pie muffin that's very popular. I'm from Pauls Valley, one of the pecan capitals of Oklahoma. We have Phil's pecan pies there, so I like to incorporate pecans, and I'm always coming up with new flavors.
Hey, I'm Rob, the roaster at Yellow Dog Coffee Company here in Norman, Oklahoma. We're created this bright, brilliant space to offer people a fresh roasted, unique origin of coffee. So I invite people to come down to Norman, Oklahoma and try us out.
Okie Baking Company, cookies made with love, baked in Oklahoma. Cookies inspired by the people and places that make our state great. I'd love to have you come down and visit us inside of Yellow Dog Coffee and get some unique home-style cookies along with some tasty muffins.